social relationship we've got going on. It is some toxic shit, but it pays the bills.
She's got 12 alarms and not one hit snooze. Black light pupils, peach fuzz bruise. One sock on and a pink wig crooked. Lemon lime lightning in the thermos, she shook it. Cursed up lattes in a Hello Kitty flask. Tongue stained blue looking like Majora's Mask. Riz Nietzsche backwards on a moving train while reciting every JoJo standby name. She's a speedrun psycho dopamine bitch. Talks in braille, cries English. Says love's a pyramid scheme of the gods and disappears into a Discord mod's garage. 1,000 grams of pure caffeine, nothing but dopamine in her bloodstream. Screaming like she's in a shonen scene. Life's a mech suit, keep your eyes on the screen. She's jumping timelines, breaking beams with a monster heart and a Red Bull spleen. Forget your blood arc, she's the meme, the B-side waifu of your dream. Scribbles fanfics in a dead language. In Team Fortress, her favorite weapon is a sandwich. Hyperlinked soul with the twitch in the center. She's lived 9 lives, a normalcy dissenter. Every room has her playlist blasting. Come out and touch grass, nah, she's fasting. From sleep, peace or gentle feeling. She passed her trauma with Sailor Moon stickers on the ceiling. She's got enemy eyes under bloodshot now. Told her therapist it's just my lifestyle. Her club lullabies crank to 11. When she counts to 10, she always ends at 7. 1,000 grams of pure caffeine. Her eyes are a cash machine. Breathing fast, pain in her spleen. Life's a boss fight, dodge the mainstream. She's stealing plot lines, building steam. Chewing chaos like nicotine. Forget your genre, she's the scene. The B-side waifu of your dreams. I dreamt in hex code last night. Killed the gods in a food fight. The stars spelled out 404, not found. I kissed the moon and we fell to the ground.
Sudden screen cut off.
We're losing up. 1,000 grams of pure caffeine. Wrote her name in gasoline. Begs for unsubs from her live stream. Life's a glitch hop, fever dream. She's hacking karma, ripping seams. Built her soul in jigsaw schemes. Forget your future, she's mid-scene. The B-side waifu of your dream. The B-side waifu of your dreams. The B-side waifu of your dreams.
Every time I log back in, I'm broke again, but I just can't quit. Flashy skins and battle passes, draining all of my paychecks fastest. They drop some limited gear, only here for a week this year. The grind is endless, the fun is thin. I swipe the card, I pay to win. No more grinding, that's for fools. Time's for suckers, I break the rules. The shop's my sword, my shield, my sin. The fastest path is pay to win. Pay to win right now, today. Buy my way through every play. Pay to win, what's skill to me when my bank account's my XP? Pay to win, I'll claim the crown while my visa melts down. No more losing, that's my spin. I'm here to pay to win. Yeah, 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 yeah. Every crate's a slot machine, they've gamified my dopamine. Odds are trash, but I don't care. Legendary drop, I'm nearly there. Credit limits looking grim, but my loadout's looking prime to win. Leaderboards, I'm #1, though all I did was fund the fun. No more losing, swipe again. This game's my debt, my bestest friend. They sell me power, speed, shop smart, pay to win, top frag, no sweater. Mortgage worth of in-game debt. No more grinding, cash in. Yeah, I pay to win. Yeah. Epic mount, it cost a ton, but now my speed outruns the sun. Armor glowing, fortune gold, only drops, or so I'm told. Cash shop sales are baiting me. Imps tonight, so swipes come free. Why work hard, just cash it in? That's the way I pay to win. Don't you tell me earn it fair when I can buy a dragon's lair. The grind is hell, I'll take the sin if it means that sweet, sweet win. Pay to win. Right now, today, buy my way through every play. Pay to win. What skill to me when my bank account's my XP? Pay to win. Swipe through the pain till my card declines again. No more losing, that's my spin. Yeah, I'll pay to win. Pay to win. Yeah, I'll pay to win.
He who holds the ocarina holds a timeline. Fuck all that, I'm tired of this shit. Hyrule City ain't ready for this. No hard pieces, just body bags. With the ocarina, bent time like a snitch spine. Now I'm deep in ice, running red lights with a Glock and grime. No Navi, no Zelda, just shells in the dresser. Used to dodge beams, now I'm snatching suppressors. Tunic stain, I'm baptized in felony ink. Cut the ears off of Gerudo just for looking like she blinks. I ain't saving shit, I pillaged the temple for gold. Now I run with goons who kill gods just to heat up the stove. No Kokiri forest, just kilos and crates. Master sword rusted, I use blades to peel plates. They said hero with time, now it's butcher of streets. Got Gorons on payroll and fairies running the freaks. I warp with the gauge, not a harp or a spell. And I'll bomb a whole block just to silence a tale. Play the song of storms, bitch, I bring the monsoon. Pull a mask from my coat with Majora, I commune. I don't save, I stay, leave the timeline snap. Put the Triforce in a chain, now I'm dripping with that ocarina of time. Turn the night to a goddamn reaper. Now I run Hyrule City in a beater. Say my name in a whisper, say it loud and I'm sliding. Hook shot your ride, now your gang start diving. Ain't no kingdom left, just crime and combustion. Link ain't a legend, he's your final destruction. Smoke a sage in the street for trying to pray away my wrath. Now Impa doing lines while I laugh in a bloodbath. Got a rupee trap house in the Deku Grove replacement. Client sniffing powder off her bows that tied up in my basement. No, hey, listen, just clips clicking. I sold up enough of parts and bought a Benz with precision. No fairy revival, I'll go down in a killing spree. And Bellum do a war with that phantom sword. I'll turn that bitch into an amputee. I burn sages, flip pages from the book of lies. Now every prophecy's a note in my victim's eyes. Don't pray to Nehru, she working my bar. And I keep a roar in the collar next to bombs in the car. Gotta shake a tech Glock with a stasis switch. Freeze time mid-fight, then unload the whole bitch. Sell the crying in a cell, talking destiny's fate. I tatted destiny onto a throat and shot through the gate. I don't save, I stay, leave the timeline snap. Put the Triforce in a chain, now I'm dripping with that ocarina of time. Turn the night to a goddamn reaper. Now I run Hyrule City in a beater. Say my name in a whisper, say it loud and I'm sliding. Hook shot your ride, now your gang start diving. Ain't no kingdom left, just crime and combustion. Link ain't a legend, he's your final destruction. If you're the snitch on my street, you'll be ghost in my shrine. I turn rats into relics, let them rot over time. I don't chase dragons, I bend them to serve. Turn myth into muscle, now they die for my word. Broke the gate to the realm, now fate's on all fours. Made Zan my whore, then a chalk line on the floor. I got bombs in the sewers, Gorons pushing the weight. Twin Rover slit her own throat, accepted her fate. I skinned gods, left the Triforce, rusted in rain. Hung it from a tower just to mark my reign. Told fighter shut the fuck up, now the blade don't speak. Only time I see the light is when the drugs start to leak. So I play that flute with a finger full of prints and watch time collapse like it owed me rent. You want peace? Bitch, I bring closure and slugs. Now sell the cells hope in the form of triangle drugs. I don't save, I stay, leave the timeline snap. Put the Triforce in a chain, now I'm dripping with that ocarina of time. Turn the night to a goddamn reaper. Now I run, So when you hear that flute blow under blood red skies, no Link came back and Hyrule died.
Alrighty, we're about there. We're about ready. We're almost there. Hey, if you guys are, if you can hear me, and if you can see me writing in chat, go ahead and say hi in the chat. I'd appreciate it. It looks like the chat name might just be Restream when I type it like that. So this is all pretty new to me as far as like this kind of setup with a multi-streaming. So I'm kind of excited. I'm a little intimidated by it, really. This is probably the most intimidated I've ever been streaming. All right, so this looks like it's working good. This looks like it's working good. The music looks like it's working good. The best I can tell, my microphone is working well until someone types in chat. Otherwise, we're going to assume this is it. Oh man, if you guys were typing in chat in Twitch, I don't know if I would know. I saw 2 messages come over from Kick. Let's see here. I really got to figure out how to use this. This is very different for me. It looks like I've got 2 people watching on Twitch, 1 person on YouTube. I don't know if that's true, but if you're out there and you're hearing this, just typing anything into chat would be helpful to me. I'm gonna pop over to Twitch and just see if people are typing in chat. Oh, okay. So in chat on Twitch, it does look like I'm the one who typed it. Okay, so that's working the way it's supposed to. Because if you pop over to any of my channels, YouTube chat is good. Sweet. Awesome. Okay, that did pop up in my thingy. Cool. Man, this is so weird. Okay. We have not dropped a single frame. Holy shit. I'm not really sure how the quality is. Just having the word starting soon really doesn't mean anything. So here we go. All right. We're up and running. There's all these new thingamajigs all over the place. It's all so new and so different, yet somehow the same. What's this? Okay. Sweet. All right. As you guys can see behind me, my setup's a little work in progressy. Oh man, and this is weird. So, you guys can't see it, but I've got a teleprompter now. So it's funny. I'm literally looking at the teleprompter, which is where chat is now. So when I look over at chat, when I look and read your guys' messages, I'm literally looking into the camera. Visual is good on YouTube also. Sweet. Good to hear. Man. What a thing. And I spent so much time balancing this camera because it's got this whole machination attached to it, and I still feel like I feel like I might still be a little crooked. It's very hard to tell. I probably should have bought a little level and put that on top of there. I got no bubble. The camera itself is supposed to have a little leveler thing on it, you know, like cameras, and they should tell you if you're off center. And it says that I'm good, but when I look at the camera, you know what though, it might be an angle issue too. Ugh. need to move to the right a little bit. I don't know. Good enough for me. I also noticed now that this contraption is on here, it's like way heavier. Like it's basically tripled the weight of my camera. So now when I bump the table, this thing is like wobbly as fuck. A little concerned this thing is just gonna drop one of these times. All right. Let's test some scenes. I don't have them set up to my Stream Deck yet. I still got to program my Stream Deck. But if I switch to commentary, I should just slide into the corner and go into an invisible background, and you should see basically whatever is on my main screen. And that looks to be what is happening. The music shouldn't have ended, but I think like literally one song just ended and another one started. And then into the gaming screen. Makes me a little bit smaller. And then the Be Right Back screen. And then our ending screen. Cool. I've noticed if you don't wait for the animation to 100% finish, it does that like jerky thing. So if I do this kind of fast, it kind of jerks things around a little bit. So got to be a little patient with it. This is great. This is wonderful. I basically set this all up like over the course of like the past few days. And it has been, I mean, like I've done this before. I've done this a bunch of times, but man, this time it was really nice knowing like how I wanted it to look already. It was really nice knowing like, I don't know, just knowing exactly how I want it. I've got 3.6 terabytes worth of space for video recording. The machine I'm working with now is like more than able to handle anything I can throw at it. Feeling good, feeling really good. We have not dropped a single frame yet, which is really blowing my mind. We have 0 frames missed due to rendering lag. We have 0 skipped frames due to encoding lag. We're running at a very smooth 60 FPS. We're only shooting at 1920 by 1080, even though my native is 4K, but that doesn't matter. This whole idea of like scaling up and scaling back down and then scaling back up and back down, and this platform is like YouTube, you can do 4K no problem, and Twitch doesn't want you to, and all this crap. I'm like, let's keep it like stupid simple for today. Man, my CPU usage, even at full stream, is only at 4%. This is really good news. And I'm gonna run a little speed test here. I guess I can start doing stuff over here now. Yeah, we can just run this Google speed test real quick. I talked to the internet guys, and they've been super helpful. We're gonna be getting hooked up with like a little bit better. Yeah, because this 25 to 30 megabits upload, it's okay. It's okay. I don't want to rely on Restream forever though. I really don't want to rely on Restream forever. So we'll have to keep on them about getting that changed. This feels like almost surreal to be back on here. Dude, Restream actually has this set up really nice. It shows me... Oh. Interesting. Figure out how to use this. This is very different. preview is showing. Okay. My restream preview is like stuck in the past. Okay. Okay, it's changed. It's caught up. Cool. All right. So basically when I look at my my monitors that are like up in this direction, they're showing me both what OBS is sending and what Restream is seeing and sending in real time. And that's really nice because basically what I used to have to do back in the day is I'd have a tab for YouTube, a tab for Kick, a tab for Twitch, you know, whatever else I'm streaming on, and I'd kind of have to swap between them to figure out what's up. And it was really annoying. Where this, I can just see that I'm streaming. It shows me that, you know, everything is going smoothly on all the platforms. Oh, it just said offline for a second. That's the other thing is I don't know how much I can trust all this. So you guys will just have to let me know. It does show that I dropped 2 frames at some point. So we'll keep an eye on that. Cool. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of Restream. Just close it out. Then I have a dock that's called Stream Channels. And that is showing me... Well, according to this, it says that I'm offline on all of my channels, so it's obviously not updating correctly, which is a bummer. Yeah. Sorry, that's me, not you. That's me, not you guys. Okay, so I am gonna have to keep the keep it open. Okay. Cool. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are bearing with me. I mean, again, this is the test stream. This is the opener, so I'm just kind of figuring out what I've fucked up beyond all control and reason and what's actually working. And the setup is so new to me. I'm also trying to figure out where my attention needs to be. Like, what do I need to check and look at? It's kind of distracting having both OBS giving a preview of me and having Restream doing a preview of me. That's kind of rough, but that's okay. I feel like I've got enough analytics and shit that I'm pretty aware, you know, of what's up. All right. Man, it's so weird being back in the saddle, being back at it, being online, doing the thing, you know? I'm just gonna continue testing buttons. And some of these analytics I don't fully understand, so I'm trying to read a little bit to figure out what's up. Our bit rate's pretty high. It's hanging out around 8,200. I kind of wanted it closer to 7,800. So it's popping up only because like Kick. I know Kick gets a little temperamental if you go over a bit rate of about 8,000. And I'm not trying to... basically, I will be perfectly happy if everything just stays chill. And that's what we're looking for. That's what we're doing right now, is just, will everything remain chill? I hope so. It's looking pretty good. Man, my stuff is so basic right now. Like, so basic. Oh, I had this so built up. Restarting is, it's fun. It's fun. It'll be fun. It'll be fun just building this whole thing back out from scratch. You know, before when I've streamed, I always do this thing where I contact artists and I'm like, what's my brand gonna be like? You know, what kind of emotion am I trying to convey? Like, you know, and it's like, you know, splash art and bright colors and wizard hats, and, you know, it's always like very gamery, millennial gamery. And I don't know, like this time, like look at my starting screen. That's it. Like that's the screen. You know? And my background is just this colorful, you know, background. It's very calming. And then like my BRB screen is just, that's it, you know? Granted, that's not to say that's the way it's gonna stay, but you know, it's kind of refreshing. It's kind of nice, feeling a little blank slate-esque. Oh shit, I gotta cancel my hair appointment. I have my car. My car is in the shop right now, and I thought I'd be getting it back today. And they said tomorrow at the earliest. So I need to make sure that I'm good to go. I don't like it. I don't like having to cancel stuff like that the same day. I need to reschedule for, what do we got? Oh god. Man, do I dare give it another week? I'm looking rough. I'm looking real rough. Yeah, we'll give it another week. What was that, the 24th? And I usually go in the afternoon because I like to play Warhammer after my haircut. Yeah, we'll hit 1 p.m. Okay, so that means I'm not. That obviously means I'm not gonna stream on Tuesdays. The Legend with Mark at 1 o'clock. Reschedule. Boom. Wait, did it work? Oh god. Okay, Tuesday, February 24th. All right, I did it. I have to do it right now. I don't care that I'm on stream. I have to do it right now, because if I don't do it right now, I'm going to forget. I'm not going to do it. And then, you know, I'll make a note of it and not read the damn note. All right. Gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I was going to do... Like, I had a whole bunch of stuff planned for today, but I don't know. Like, it dawned on me that, like, I have to advertise that I'm live again. I didn't even say I'm live in my own. Oh. Okay. Well, apparently something that I have set up on my Discord automatically updated that I'm going live, so that's pretty sweet. Sweet. Okay, well, I thought I didn't advertise on my own. I don't like spamming in other people's channels and shit. Like, I assume that if people want to watch me, like they know where to find me and they'll get a notification that I've gone live. I'm like, oh shit, Glarp's not been live for a long time. Super cool, man. I like on my Discord channel, I have a like a thing where anyone who goes live anywhere can just post that they're going live. Like, I don't care. I know a lot of people, they're like, you know, don't use, you know, my channel as like an advertisement. I'm like, fuck it, do it. Why not? Why not? Just do it. I thought for sure that Gunmetal Hime had one on their Discord, but I don't see it. I don't see a going live spot. So I'm assuming Gun does not want advertising on their channel. You know, you try to be respectful of everyone. You know, you try to, you know what I mean? And sometimes I'll be like, I think that they're cool with me advertising. Like, I think they're all right with it, or maybe they used to and now they're not. And it's like, you know, everyone's got their own, they got their own, like, their way, you know? And like on Ruby's Discord, she's got a live streams text channel that you can type in and stuff, but it doesn't have like the description. And I like it when the description says, like, you know, feel free to post your go lives, just so I know that this is not, like not meant, or is meant for promotion. Okay, so she's got live streams and a self-promotions channel. Ugh. Okay, I'm just gonna do it in self-promotions and call it good. Ganja Gaming, holy shit. Hey, you know what? I should be doing this in commentary mode. Why not? Why not? Why not? Damn, look at all this. I haven't been on Ganja Gaming's channel in a long time. Cool. Nice. That's what I need. I need a gigantic picture of the great outdoors. I need something that looks like a window. Oh shit, he actually built like the whole room and everything. Oh, that's so cool. I really like the yeah, I really like this. Just seeing it all coming together. Cool. Okay. That makes it even cooler seeing that it's like actually a garage. Ganja Gaming setup. Look at him. Oh man. Hell yeah. I love seeing people's setups. I should take a picture of mine. My setup's pretty neat. I have like a 3D printer area over there, and I got the Warhammer shit behind me and display cases. I should put more stuff in the display cases. My cases are looking pretty they're looking pretty scarce. So Ganja, do you have, here's Kick Live. Oh man, I don't know. Affiliate push, Twitch Live. I'm just gonna do the Twitch Live. It's interesting that under Twitch stuff he has Twitch Live and Kick Live. But I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm glad Ganja Gaming has a place for that. Ganja Gaming has cultivated such an awesome community. I'm so proud of him. He's such a good guy. Like, such a good guy. If y'all need like someone to watch, like last I knew, he does a lot of like Call of Duty type stuff, a lot of first person shootery things. So if that's your jam, it's not my jam. I don't like first person shooters to begin with. Like in general, I'm not that I dislike them. I guess they're okay. Some are okay, but like they're not for me. They're not made for me. I'm not the target audience. But I would still sit and watch him play just because he's good and fun to watch. I don't know if any of these channels, I mean, you got Sage's Sanctuary, but I'm not going to mess with Sage's stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. Like I said, I'm a little weird on the whole advertising thing. Like I know on every channel that I'm on, my little streaming buttons on, and I got the streaming Twitch thing there. You know, if people click on me, you know, they can find me. Yeah, connections there. See that I'm live right now, so I don't feel the need to go too deep into all that. I'm kind of good. I'm all right. I'm fine. I'm fine. All right. So the first thing I wanted to talk about today was Highguard. Ugh. Let me kill this music. I think it's actually louder for me than it is for you guys, which is weird. There we go. Okay. My fucking brain. Maybe I could just turn it down on my end and leave it on. I don't like the completely dead air. I don't like just absolute dead air. But oh, let's test recording. Yeah, I gotta test the recording button. Let's see if that crashes. If that crashes everything. We have some calculating going on. I don't see more dropped frames. Looks like we're still streaming on all platforms. Oh, man. I think I messed with my recording settings. Let me double check. Settings, output for recording. No rescaling. Okay, that was my biggest thing. I wanted to make sure I'm not attempting to rescale. Consistent QP is set at 16, which is beautiful. 2 passes, quarter resolution. Okay, we're good. We're good. That should be good. I will find out when I'm done streaming. That's probably not the best way to test it, but I don't want to like, obviously I'm not going to stop the stream, check and see if a video recorded correctly, and then start the stream back up and try it again. So from here on forward, I'm just recording and hopefully it's good. Yeah, I've had such a weird short-term relationship with Highguard. I did download it and I did play it like the day it came out. And God, I wish I was streaming then, because what a crazy experience that was. I obviously wasn't hopeful for it. Like nobody was hopeful for it because the fucking game was like announced right before it came out. No one heard anything about it. You know, it definitely felt like Concord 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, wherever we're at now. And you know what though, it didn't have that same kind of DEI kind of mush to it. Not like shoved down your throat kind of thing. So I was a little bit more hopeful there. The characters seemed kind of interesting. so I was, it's I was cautious. Like, here, I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna ramble. I'm not gonna ramble. And the problem is, I have many opinions that, and since I haven't been streaming, like I haven't been able to get them out. And I could probably sit here for like 2 hours and pick through my thoughts on it. So instead, I'm just gonna play. So this is, if you're wondering about Highguard, if you don't know about Highguard, or you're not really sure what the controversy is about it, or what's going on in the conversation about it, this is not like, I'm going to catch you up a little bit on like where it started, where we're at, where we're going, kind of what's going on. I could probably bring up some Steam stats. I could definitely bring up some Steam stats. But we're going to watch this. So this was the Games Awards 2025. So this is like all of your big AAAs are here. This is where they do the big announcements for the year for all of the games. It's, it's the Game Awards, but it's also like they do, this is also what's coming down the pipeline. And all you need to know about the Games Awards is Expedition 33 won everything and is a fantastic game, and the government of France knighted the development group, which is crazy. You can Google that. It's nuts. So this is the very end. This is the final showcase of the Game Awards. So obviously the very last announcement of a new game coming out at the finale of the Game Awards is a big deal. So this is a big deal. Everyone is on the edge of their seats right now. This is what people showed up for. This is what all the people sitting up, around the world watching this. This is like the moment they're waiting for. Show us the new thing. Show us the big juicy thing. And honestly, I think the expectations are like, maybe GTA 6, probably not, right? Maybe some Elden Ring action, maybe the next thing coming out from Bethesda, and this is what we got.
Sometimes our last reveal at the Game Awards is a teaser for something years and years away. But not tonight. Our final world premiere
is that too loud?
Comes from 61 members of the team that built Apex Legends and Titanfall. 4 years ago, the principals founded a new...
Okay, he just invoked Apex Legends and Titanfall. Now, Apex Legends, that's going to get some people pretty excited, but the Titanfall is such a highly reviewed game, and to invoke Titanfall is crazy. So that's going to get people hyped, right? That is hype.
Independent studio with the hopes of pushing the shooter genre forward with a new original
pushing
game.
It forward.
They've done it in complete secrecy, which is even more amazing because the game is very deep into development. The power of independent, self-published studios to push this medium forward is a growing and I think positive theme in our industry. And so tonight, you're not only going to get the announcement of the game, but also your first look at the gameplay. I've played it, and after you see this trailer, I think you're going to want to as well. Welcome to Highguard.
Into lands uncharted and dangers untold. I venture without fear and ride without rest. For coin or for cause,
Yeah.
I fight to the end.
Yeah.
Bringing the heat.
fight belongs to me.
Oh boy.
Moving in for the attack.
God, I remember watching this live
Shield breaker forming.
as it was happening. And I'll give you my thoughts. I'll give you my thoughts once the trailer's over.
Siege tower coming in.
This is okay. I'm not gonna wait. This is what's weird about this, and this is how it hit people. You invoke Titanfall here. You say this is like brand new, almost done. This is also like, again, this is the big moment, Game Awards moment. This is the big announcement. And then you see this guy and you're like, okay, he's got kind of like the zoomer cut thing going on. He's got like some hair here. He's got kind of a bald band, but he's kind of got sideburns a little bit, sort of. Okay. Like that's, yeah. Okay. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. You know, newer audience, newer kids, newer trends. That's fine. But then you see him like jump in this futuristic setting and this magical horse materializes out of nowhere. And you're like, okay, that's kind of crazy. And then it's like, well, she decided to ride a bear. They decided to ride a panther. And it's first person. And we're like shooting, jousting on animals in this high-tech futuristic setting. And I thought, like, when I watched this, I distinctly remember being like, you would expect mechanized animals if it's high tech. Exactly. There's this weird, like, it is baffling to me that they thought that this was a good idea to begin with. But it's like, it's trying to be so many things at the same time. So you've got like this nature guy and he's summoning this plant thing, but the plant thing's got like stuff on it. And then you got a guy who's like invoking magic. He's kind of like making fire appear out of the ground. Let me see. Is it right here? We might have passed it already. Right there. So that is clearly magic. That arm is not covered in tech. To me, one is not Titanfall 3. 2 is trying to fuse Apex with Titanfall. It's so strange. It's such a strange decision. And then it kind of has this Overwatch sort of feel to it. So at this point, I was like, this is such a strange mush of genres. And it's trying to be way too many things at the same time. But I will say, like, some of the shit I thought was kind of cool. Like, I thought it was kind of neat. Some of it was kind of neat. I was like kind of okay with some of it. And I was like, this is probably just going to be kind of like a bad Apex Legends. This is just going to be kind of a shitty, like, off-brand Overwatch, maybe. You know, like, because we've seen all this stuff before. We've seen someone throw fire. We've seen the gunplay. We've seen someone make a big wall out of ice before. Like, May did that years ago. It's you know, the person teleporting through dark portals and manipulating things with mystical sands. You know, it's just, the problem is, to me, so much of what we saw in this trailer evoked memories of something that already existed, that already exists. And it's not special, it's not new. And if you remember what this guy said at the beginning, he said, like, redefining, you know, the first person shooter, you know, a brand new clean slate, redefined, like, you know, we've never seen anything like this before. And it's like, dude, you have shit that we've seen a million times, And the only shit that's like kind of novel and new, like a magical horse on a futuristic battlefield, like it's not interesting. And even the aesthetic, like if you look at just this screenshot, the amount of like tech and like castle work, so stone, masonry structuring and stuff like that. Overwatch literally already did this. So not only does your game kind of like already look like Overwatch and has like characters with abilities that resemble Overwatch, but then like aesthetically speaking, this is just Reinhardt's, aesthetic. So weird. So obviously, like I said, I haven't streamed in a while, so I'm just trying to catch up because I have opinions I haven't been able to share. If it was like you got one of the guys blow up the wall in the map with the quake or fire, yeah, I hear what you're saying. So at this point, I'm already like, I'm just confused. I'm hopeful, but I'm confused. But I'm like, waiting for more. And then they pick up this sword, and I thought the sword was going to be a weapon you used. Like, if you pick up the sword, you've lost your ability to participate in ranged combat, but maybe you've got something that's kind of like the sword. Oh my God, it's the plasma sword from Halo. Jesus. I thought maybe something like that. Lunge attacks, insta kills. Like it's dangerous. It's scary. But then to find out that like it's a sword that you don't use and you can't use in any way, shape, or form. That's a key that summons a battering ram, a high-tech, industrial, medieval battering ram that you summoned by sticking a sword into a pillar that is the defense structure of your enemy.
The enemy is off gate.
So the problem becomes that this universe is fucking madness. The universe makes no sense. And like, it doesn't need to, right? Like you didn't really need to know a lot about the characters in Overwatch to kind of understand sort of what's going on. Like, we have some bad guys, we've got some good guys, like, we have different missions, and these are kind of like heroes from different countries and different cultures. And, you kind of figured it out, and, but like, the madness here, the absolute madness. Like, I remember when I saw this, as I was watching it, in the back of my head, I was like, why is there a sword-shaped keyhole on the exterior of the force field production thing? And like, you can stab it with the sword, but like the stabbing it with the sword doesn't do anything. It somehow stabbing this generator with a sword opens up a portal behind you that summons this fucking huge monstrous machine that battering rams the pole and punches a hole in the shield, which is just fucking madness. Like this whole game feels like a fever dream. Like you had a dream where like crazy, stupid, disjointed shit was happening, but like while you're in your dream state, like while you're asleep, you're like, oh, that makes sense. It makes sense that the cat told me to do the dishes. Like, cause in your dream state, you're kind of like, you're like, yeah, of course. Like, yeah, of course we rode horses with shotguns and stole the sword so we could stab it into the shield to summon the battering ram, obviously. Like, of course, it couldn't have happened any other way. And then while you're in the enemy base, the goal becomes that there are I hate this so much, guys. I hate it. You guys know when you would watch like a classic cartoon from like the 80s and you could tell if like something was going to jump out of a door, or like an old Scooby-Doo episode, you could tell that this door, someone was going to pop out of it because it was a different color than all the other doors in the scene, because it's the one that has to be animated where the rest of them are drawn into the scene. That's what this reminds me of. It's like, you know, go ahead and guess, just looking at this screen, like just guess what you can and can't break, what is destructible and what's indestructible. I mean, it looks so cartoonishly stupid. And then these walls are you don't need, like they showed in the preview or in this trailer, that a rocket launcher. Imagine my surprise when I find out you can 3-hit melee the wall and break it. You can basically punch the wall and break it. And they made so many breakable walls that like it's like impossible to stop anyone from getting in, because you can reinforce the walls. So this is Pharaoh from Overwatch, doing her rain from above. This one's a little different. It doesn't do as much damage all at once. Instead, it kind of spreads it out. So it's completely different. It's completely different. This guy flies into the air and launches many spears slowly, not launches in the air and launches many missiles quickly. Totally different. Completely different. Yeah, and his ultimate, he screams and everything that can break does break. But you can also melee and do the same thing, because you're not going to use, you're just going to use the one door. It is pretty chaotic though. Like when you're standing inside by your generator and all of your walls explode, there is like a bit of a, ah shit. So, I am a warden, and this is my oath. I don't know what that means. I've played the game. I don't know what that means. I know when I play the game, they tell me that I am a warden. I don't know what a warden is. I don't know why we have these bunkers in these fantastical locations. I don't know why we're summoning battering rams to destroy each other's force fields in bases we built 10 feet from each other. My ability to suspend disbelief with video games is pretty good. It's pretty good, but with this game, the suspension of disbelief and trying to make sense of what's going on was, I mean, it just impossible.
That's right. Highguard launches in just 7 weeks on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. It is insanely fun to see, fun to play, as you saw in that trailer. And now it's time for our final award. Last year, Astrobot took home Game of the Year.
So that was the Game Awards. That was their final announcement. This is how they wrapped up the Game Awards. This is how they decided to go about it. Fucking insane. Absolutely batshit crazy that they did that. Mostly because, you know, I don't know. I don't know, like, if the game launched in like early access or something and they were like, we're building this game, we're making this game, we would like your guys' input on this game. And after that, we got 1 or 2 trailer about this Highguard and nothing till yeah. Then they basically just launched it out of nowhere. We can see how Highguard is doing. Like I said, I played it, and I know the reviews have actually gotten a little bit better. I actually gave the game a positive review. And that was because of the developers actually listening to the community and permanently making the 5v5 mode within like a week of people saying we need a 5v5 mode. They actually incorporated it into the game. And I like that. I will always support a developer that wants to listen to their community. That's not to say that it wasn't like stupid as shit for them to make this game the way they did, how they did, and launch it in the way they did. Like, still stupid, but I actually think Highguard could make a comeback, almost like No Man's Sky style, but it would be rough. How do you see the number of people playing it? Is that like a different website? That's a different website, isn't it? I've been out of this for so long. Steam. How do you do it? Steam chart? There we go. Man, it's been so long. What did I do? I like popped out another screen. Spoilers. No. Okay. Woo. Oh, 2,000 players in their last 24-hour peak. That's rough. That is really rough. Gosh, even their all-time peak only being 15,000 players is really rough. And obviously they are just on the way down. So what would this be? The last 24 hours-ish? 48 hours? Last 48 hours. Yeah, not looking too good. Not looking too good at all. But it is what it is, right? And I mean, creating the expectation, I think, is what I think that was so bad for them. I think it was so bad to come out and say, 2025 Game Awards final announcement, Highguard redefining the genre from the makers of Titanfall. We've been working on this gem in secret. I've played it. It's amazing. You're going to love it. Redefines the genre. And it's like, you killed it, man. You fucking murdered it on arrival by doing this. So now, bringing us up to speed a little bit, February 12th, I shouldn't laugh because it's sad. I've just been laid off from Highguard, where I worked as a senior 3D character outsource manager. I have about 60 days to find a new job in the U.S. Over the past year, I built and owned Highguard's 3D character and mount cosmetic outsourcing pipeline. I shipped 30 skins for season 1, more for future seasons, and directed up to 32 assets simultaneously across multiple vendors, handling everything from daily artistic technical feedback to pipeline documentation, creation, and Unreal Engine 5 integration look dev. Before that, I spent 4.5 years at Riot Games working on League of Legends, where I modeled and textured 23 skins and managed 60 plus outsourced skins. Pretty cool. Like, that's a pretty good, that's a pretty good track record. Pretty cool. It's crazy God, fucking, I bet you she regrets that, working at Riot Games for 4.5 years and then moving over to this. That's gotta be a bummer. The interesting thing is, I think from an artistic standpoint, like, even though I think the art direction is kind of awful, terrible. Obviously, that's a game design decision. I feel if they started with Highguard in fantasy first and then... Yeah. So that's a point that I was going to bring up. I feel as if Highguard was a fantasy-focused game, because all of the games that we have in this type of genre are very futuristic, very gunplay heavy. And I got thinking about Doom. Was it not Doom Eternal, the newest one? where the guy had, he had a gun that grinded up skulls and then shot skull bone Dark Ages, thank you. Shot like bone fragments as like a shotgun. I think if they had just stuck with like a high fantasy type setting, I think the game would have done much better. I think it would have been received much better. It wouldn't have been so disjointed, incredibly disjointed. Because like from an artistic standpoint, a lot of this shit's really good looking. Like I can see people wanting to cosplay these characters. I can see people wanting to dress up as, and I'm a big advocate for the idea that if you're creating characters and you're creating outfits, if you're creating cosmetics that people will want to cosplay as, then you're on kind of the right path. As soon as you start making characters and outfits that no one would ever want to dress up as, and it's kind of a weird, I don't know, anecdotal. It's a weird thing. Maybe a weird way to measure it, but I think it holds water. I really do think it holds water, because if you look at the success of games that have characters that you choose from a roster, and some games that don't, but mostly games that do have a roster, if you see a bunch of people cosplaying as those characters, typically those games will do well. Like your Genshin Impacts and all that stuff. What is this? None of you guys were ready for Play Highguard, and it's sad. The game's learning curve for introducing mount play into FPS, looting, controlling POIs, rotations, base rating with team play and strategy was just too much for the casual player. Highguard was never a bad game, and I'm not saying it's the greatest. It was just too hard for people to understand. Hard games just cannot survive in the slot market, and will never have a new competitive FPS that features new mechanics into the genre for many more years to come. What a take. What a take. It's so weird. How can you say this in the same year as Elden Ring existing? Like, they're literally like he's like games that are hard, you know. What a fucking stupid take. What a dumbass. I joined my incredible wild light teammates in having been laid off. Highguard is the story of us, a group of talented, like-minded folks on an adventure into the unknown. Much like our wardens who get back up after losing a fight, we too will rise for our next adventure. That's a good attitude. Good attitude to have. Not a great look that there's like one black dude in the middle, but you know, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It doesn't matter. That's a very white team of people right there. It's a very, very single tone in there. Which is fine. That's fine. It's okay. Oh man. I can see for the first like set being the golden or adornments, but past that's like something more taste. Yeah. This is a good one. Highguard was fully translated and accessible in 10 languages and playable worldwide, meaning you had the entire world as your player base, and you still lost 97,000 players. This isn't a Western chuds problem. The world rejected Highguard. Oh, man. Another Highguard fact to consider for those blaming Asmongold or Smash JT as to why the game failed. The game had massive language support and full voice acting. Yeah. The issue I found with the game, it suddenly showed up and I'm like, what the heck is this game? Yeah. Yeah, the game's very disjointed. Ooh, what do we have here? We have a video. What is this? Every time I see a failure of a live service game, I think back to my interview with Sean Lydon, where he explained why these games fail. The Highguard devs provided a mediocre product that no one wanted in an overcrowded market. It really is that simple. That's really what it is. It's just like you overhyped this thing. It launched. No one asked for it. Like, it's so interesting to me when I think of like the number of gamers that I hear on a weekly basis who are very, very vocal about what they would like to see in a game. Or, you know, they're like, yeah, you know, I liked Overwatch, but I liked, you know, even like games like Anthem. They're like, I really like certain aspects of Anthem, but, and it's so interesting because, I bet you we'll keep going. We'll keep going. I was going to pop up some Steam reviews, but what is this? Already seeing the blame game play out with Highguard. None of this is surprising. They created an extremely risky game in an oversaturated market. Also, their big Journo creator event had a bunch of glowing reviews that didn't match at all. Oh my God, is this the reviews?
You just played Highguard. What are your first impressions about the game?
My favorite thing right away is the feel of the gunplay.
Completely different from any other game I've played in terms
Completely different than any game I have ever played.
of battle royale.
In terms of
extraction shooter.
battle
It's kind of
royale,
none of those
extraction-
things,
okay.
And then all of those things all put together.
So far, the game's been pretty fun. I mean, I think it's like battle royales are, but like it's just constant action.
I can already tell it's
It is not constant action. That's a fucking lie. When that game launched, the 3v3, is that what it was? 3v3? Whatever. Yeah. You like never saw anybody. And then like this one thing would pop up and everyone would converge on it. Someone gets it, gets on their horse, runs to the enemy's base. Yeah, not high octane action at all.
going to be super, super competitive, and I pray for those who are going to be playing this game.
Sort of scratching the fast-paced FPS that I've always been like looking for.
The fast-paced FPS that I've always been looking for, because there's no such thing as fast-paced FPS. That doesn't exist. I've been hoping against hope that someday we will have a fast-paced FPS game, and this was it.
Game mode at first was
Stupid.
something that I definitely had to learn to get used to, but now that I'm kind of in it with my trio and we understand the process of like what to do, where to go, how to fight, there's some moments that we definitely were able to make together as a team.
I don't know if there's anything quite like it, to be honest. It's a different kind of game that I've never played before, and I really, really enjoy the fight mechanics.
Mechanical aspect of the game feels great. Everything feels really smooth, and again, something very familiar to me.
I don't really like tac shooters and the fact that the round takes so long to start, and then you have to wait, and then if you're dead, you have to wait more. Where this one, it's very like defense phase is fast, the pre-shield breaker thing is fast, like everything just feels like a nice flow.
The horse is what I like the most. It's kind of weird to say out of everything, but like I never played a game where a mount in this manner was like that, I would say.
The game is amazing. It's fun. It gives me a reminder of the best parts of Apex with like the move.
The best parts of Apex.
I mean, the gun style, all that stuff.
Highguard is all about the PvP. It is constant action. It is, whether it's...
Ugh. 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 That's so bad. Let's see here. Someone commented about not able to try new game styles, but Deadlock would be such example. New Valve game acts a hero shooter with MOBA. Yeah, they definitely seemed paid off. Or, I mean, you go to a convention and you have a bunch of people, you have like hundreds of people trying out a game. You're allowed to play it for, X amount of time or whatever. And you walk around and you interview, I don't know, 80, 90 people. It's a weekend. It's a whole weekend of people playing. So, I mean, you interview 500 people. And then you just find, 8 that just praise the ever living fuck out of the game. And there you go. You got your sound bites. Highguard Grandmaster ranked is just all aimbotters. I heard about that. Josh Sobel deleted his account after blaming gamers for Highguard's massive flop. Reflecting on shipping my first game, Highguard. Apologies for the length. Been wanting to say a lot. Is there Is there... Oh, he deleted his account so you can't see this? Oh, man. Josh Sobel. What do you mean he deleted it? Did someone get a copy of what he said? Damn. I would have liked to have read that. Feels unfortunate as a rub in the eyes, if it makes sense. Is he gone? Is he back? Following 3. Oh, man. Oh, man. He's gone. Bummer. I would have liked to have read that. I really would have liked to have read that. And no one recorded it, huh? No one's got pictures of the original message. Reflecting on shipping my first game, Highguard. Josh Sobel has now deleted his X account entirely. Oof. Yeah. So that's someone giving their well-balanced take. Damn. I really would have liked to have read what like the main guy had to say about it. These guys blaming gamers. Damn. Oh, is that it? Is that? Oh my God. How the fuck are you supposed to read that? I can't read that. There we go. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm super interested to hear what Josh has to say about his own game, though. Let's see here. Let me move this over so you guys can see it a little better. I'll get off this whole Highguard thing after a minute. I just, this has all been going on while I haven't been streaming, and I've been wanting to talk about it so bad. By what I meant, when Concord happened, a bunch of artists went, oh, we lost our jobs because of hatred towards us. Yeah, I got opinions about that. Apologies for the length. Been wanting to say a lot of this for a while. The day leading to the Game Awards 2025 was amongst the most exciting of my life. After 2.5 years of, oh my God, they had been working on this game for 2.5 years. Oh, that's news to me. That might not be news to you guys, but that's news to me. That's awful. Passionately working on Highguard, we were ready to reveal it to the world. The future seemed bright. Everyone I knew who had any connection to the team project had the same sentiments. This is lightning in a bottle. I trust this team wholeheartedly. If there's one project nobody in the industry is worried will fail, it's yours. That is so oddly specific. This is a mainstream hit written all over it. There's no way this will flop. I could play this game all day. Oh my God. That sounds like Yes Men right there. I would be, if I were developing a game and out of fucking nowhere, someone was like, there's no way this is going to flop. I'd be a little worried. I'd be like, that's kind of a weird thing. That's kind of an out of pocket thing to just say. Like, can you imagine you've been working on this game and multiple people come up to you and say, if there's one project nobody in the industry is worried will fail, it's yours. I would be like, okay. That's so weird. What a weird thing to say. The internal pre-reveal feedback, even from unbiased sources, was quite positive. Everyone has a bias. There's no such thing as unbiased. It's impossible. It's impossible to not have a bias. And where it was negative, it was constructive and often actionable. Okay. People who played the game, including us, had a blast. And since we were an independent self-published studio built with royalties in mind, many of us were hoping this could finally be the thing that broke the millennial financial curse. Ew. Don't fucking invoke that. Ugh. You thought your game Highguard was going to break the millennial financial curse. It was going to be so good. It was going to solve wage inequality between generations. Fucking idiot. But then the trailer came out and it was all downhill from there. Content creators love to point out the bias in folks who give positive reviews after being flown out for an event, but ignore the fact that when their negative leaning content gets 10 times the engagement of the positive, they've got just as much incentive to lean into a disingenuous direction, whether consciously or not. Okay. So from what I can tell, all the content creators that I personally watch who talk about games are usually super excited to talk about good games. I mean, like, you see them literally light up. They're like, "Oh my God, the fucking AAA gaming space, the gaming developers have been feeding us such garbage for so long that when something like legitimately good comes out, I see content creators as like the ones I watch anyway, the ones that I see regularly. When something good happens, they seem like they jump on it hard. I mean, like, jump on it real hard. So this whole thing that, like, their negative leaning content gets 10 times the engagement of the positive. Well, yeah, of course. Because what was that called? Confirmation bias exists. If the game looks good, feels good, and is received well, then positive feedback reviews and views of the game that are being uploaded to YouTube are going to get a ton of engagement because people are having their biases confirmed. If the overall sentiment and the overall feeling is like, this is kind of shit, then that is what's going to churn up to the top. Let's see. The hate started immediately. In addition to dogpiling on the trailer, I personally came under fire due to my naivete on Twitter, which almost all of my now former coworkers had learned to avoid during their previous game launches. After setting my Twitter account to private to protect my sanity, which, what's left of it, if any, many content creators made videos and posts about me and my cowardice, amassing millions of views and inadvertently sending hundreds of angry gamers into my replies. They laughed at me for being proud of the game, told me to get out the McDonald's applications. Okay, he's talking about Asmongold. And mocked me for listing having autism in my bio, which they seemed to think was evidence the game would be woke trash. All of this was very emotionally taxing. I can see that. I will definitely concede that. Like, you know, if you're not in a good space mentally, if you're not mentally strong, if you're not good with criticism, if you've spent 2.5 years of your life and putting your creative heart and soul into something, and you get the whiff that it's not going to be received well, you should absolutely stay off of Twitter. You probably should stay off Twitter anyway. I mean, you know, if you cannot handle the actual criticism against the actual thing that you actually put out in the world, you need to stay off of Twitter and out of Reddit. It's not going to be good for your mental. I don't like personal attacks against people. You know, if someone made something and it turned out bad, like, you know, going after the artwork is fine. Going after the artist, I'm not, make the joke here and there, whatever. But like immutable characteristics, things like people's mental health and stuff like that, that's a weird thing to do. And the internet's going to do that. Like, if the ammunition is out there, it's going to get used. There is much constructive criticism that can be and has been set up. You know, I got to turn this music back on. I can't stand the background silence. I'll turn it down, but I gotta have something going on back there. It can't be just dead silence when I'm talking. Criticism can be, okay, marketing and launch, but I don't think it's my place to commentate on that. I also don't think there's any way to know whether the launch would have fared better or worse without the massive spotlight that was thrown onto us in response to the Game Awards trailer placement. But we've never got that chance. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's undeniable that putting it out in front of like all of the gamers in the world and putting a gigantic magnifying glass on it, yeah. No, that I don't think that helped, because maybe they could have like made a bunch of changes and kind of like, you know, people, you know, you put it in like early access, you don't tell a lot of people about it, you let people play for free, you know, you slowly improve it over time, and then like once it's ready for the limelight, you put it in the limelight. I think that would have been a better way to go. We were turned into a joke from minute one, largely due to false assumptions about $1 million ad placement. Okay, I don't care about any of that. Decided, blah, blah, blah. Discussions online about Highguard, Concord, 2XKO, and such. It's often pointed out by gamers that devs like to blame gamers for their failures, and that's silly, as if gamers have no power, but they do, a lot of it. And I'm not saying our failure is purely the fault of gamer culture and that the game would have thrived without the negative discourse, but it's absolutely played a role. All products are at the whims of the consumers, and the consumers put absurd amounts of effort into slandering Highguard, and it worked. No. Oh, no. No, you're just describing how the market works. You literally just described how a product works. Like, you spent 2.5 years of your life making this thing that you thought was good. And as soon as people saw it and as soon as people were introduced to it, they had a response. And that response was not good. And they didn't like what they saw. And they voiced not liking what they saw. So the problem is not that gamers didn't like your game, it's that you made a shitty game. That's the problem. Because if your game wasn't shitty, then this wouldn't have happened. So I'm not really sure, you know, what's going on here. Many of Wildlight's former devs will now be forced to assimilate back into the actual corporate industry many gamers accuse Wildlight of being a part of. Now, every time someone thinks about leaving the golden handcuffs behind in favor of making a new multiplayer game the indie way, they'll say, but remember how gamers didn't even give Wildlight a chance? No one's going to say that. Soon, if this pattern continues, all that will be left are corporations, at least in the multiplayer space. Innovation is on life support. Absolutely fucking nothing that you put into this game was innovative. Nothing. There is not a single quality in this game that I would say is innovative in any way, shape, or form. Also, I feel we are in a age where enough of the average gamer taste is posted on all platforms is not like nobody knows why some people play Genshin. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's so weird to be this intellectually dishonest, to say like, I'm not saying our failure is purely the fault of gamer culture and that the game would have thrived without the negative discourse, but it absolutely played a role. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like, you know how much fucking respect I would have for someone if they're like, I spent 2.5 years making this game. It hit the market. People didn't like it. It was mostly negatively received. We're going to, and then if they looked that in the eye and they said, but our team is dedicated to fixing this. We hear you. We understand you. We don't blame you. We take responsibility for our game that we made. We have so much invested in this. We're going to make it right. You know, help us make it right. Dude, right there, No Man's Sky. There it is. The guys came out. I don't know if you guys remember when they'd had their interviews with No Man's Sky's launch. It was very disappointing. No Man's Sky's launch was incredibly disappointing. And the developers were like, fuck, you're right, guys. Like, you're right. We messed up. Give us some time. Let us cook. Help us. Tell us what you want. Tell us what you need. Where do you feel like we fell short? You know, in this case, for this game, I feel like the thing is, in 2.5 years of creating assets, like, they have the tools, they have the bones, they have the idea. Like, there is a game here. Like, it can happen still. No Man's Sky is enjoyed a lot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I fucking love No Man's Sky is almost like gotten to the point where it's too big. Like, now when I jump into the game, it's almost like there's too much going on. I found that the universe feels too populated. I don't want to get too deep into that, but I kind of wish it had more of that nomadic wanderer feeling to it, but like, the whole universe is populated. You can't go anywhere without seeing like 1,000 spaceships everywhere. So it's kind of, you know, there's kind of a something there that I don't really care for. Molly says, howdy. Howdy, Molly. Molly. Howdy. Welcome. All right, let's wrap this up. Even if Highguard had a rocky launch, our independent, self-published dev studio full of passionate people just trying to make a fun game with zero AI and zero corporate oversight deserve better than this. We deserve the bare minimum of not having our downfall be gleefully manifested. We deserved the bare minimum of not having our downfall gleefully manifested. I agree that you probably shouldn't celebrate people's downfalls, but I don't agree with the manifested part. Your game sucked. That's no one manifested that for you. You did that. I wish the best of luck to the few who remain in Wildlight and hope Highguard can stay the course. I still believe in it, and so do the fans we reached, who continue to champion it on subreddits, Discord, Twitch, and social media. And even though this adventure has come to an abrupt and emotionally challenging close, I don't regret 1 second of it. Also, I just wanted to shout out some incredibly supportive journalists and creators who genuinely made a night and day difference in encouraging the past 2 months. Okay. So, like, you know, I get that he was very emotional when he wrote this. I get that he was very emotional during this time. So I'm assuming a lot of this post is, you know, very emotionally charged for him. It's good that he deleted his account and got off of Twitter. Obviously, social media was not doing good things for his mental. But I wholeheartedly disagree with the emotional framing that, like, this game was, you know, revolutionary, world changing. And I'm not being hyperbolic there. He literally said, many of us were hoping this could finally be the thing that broke the millennial financial curse. Like, that's crazy. That is a crazy thing to say. Like a world-changing game. What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. Like, that's too much. That's way too much. Now, again, down here, I will say, if it's true, which based on how he's talking in a lot of this, I'm not exactly sure, you know, that I would take everything he says at face value. But, you know, the charitable understanding is, if this part right here, where he said, they laughed at me for being proud of the game, told me to get out the McDonald's applications, and mocked me for listing having autism in my bio, which they seemed to think was evidence the game would be woke trash. And then saying that's emotionally taxing. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Like I said, go after the game. If you don't like the game, leave the review, you know, make the content, you know, give your opinion. Pulling up someone's bio and being like, oh, of course, I don't know. It's getting too personal at that point. So I'd definitely defend his right to, you know, to not be bullied. I guess that's the best way to say it. I don't like bullies. I mean, I think bullying people is kind of gross. I think if someone bullies you, you know, if someone calls you out on your shit, if someone fucking starts slandering you and you want to fucking retaliate, you know, have a field day, enjoy, rip them up. But this ain't that. You know, your game sucked. You're no longer on the internet, which is good for your mental health. And I think Highguard, I think it could come back. I do. Like I said, when they gave us that 5v5 within like weeks of the game's launch, because we were like, the game feels too empty, we need 5v5. They developed 5v5 support. They put it into the game. They gave us the update with it in it. They said, we're going to do this as like a test, see how you guys like it. And then it became a permanent fixture. I mean, right away. That is so good. I mean, having a development team actually listen to you and actually care and make those changes so fast, that is such a good sign. So I don't actually think this team is probably a bad team. I really, really do think the medieval fantasy ultra high tech discombobulation, I think that probably did the majority of the damage. And the game looks way too much like other games. And, you know, you got to take that into consideration. Like, if you make, let's say you make a game that plays like Diablo. Was that ARPG? I don't know. It's top down. If you made a game like Diablo and it had classes in it and it was fantasy, you know, you're checking off a lot of boxes that are very adjacent to Diablo. Or what's the other one? By the makers of Diablo 2. I can do this. I can do this. I'm having a brain fart. They just came out with the second one. It's in early access. I literally played it. Path of Exile 2. Thank you. Thank you. Terrible brain fart. You have to give people a reason to not play the alternative. It's not like you have to make a good game or a game that's good enough. You have to make a game that has some kind of hook in it, has something that grabs you, that you would say, I would rather play this than Diablo. I'd rather play this rather than Path of Exile. And I feel like Highguard didn't have that. Like, Path of Exile has that kind of classless sort of feel to it. Your character feels very yours. The way you play feels very yours. How you develop them changes how they play so significantly. And that's the hook, right? I think if all things made equal, I think that really is the hook. It's got some pretty cool boss fights too. I absolutely hate the crafting in that game though. God, the crafting is awful. But that's my own personal opinion. Highguard just needed that thing. Highguard just needed that it just needed that hook. Anyway. I've gone on and on and on about it. I've got my Highguard shit out of my system. I got it out of my system. I'm a little behind. I'm behind the ball, but I've been following this shit for weeks, and I've wanted to talk about it. I've talked about it. It's done. It's over. It's out of my system. I'm good. Hopefully in the future, I'll just we'll be talking about, you know, how the devs are fixing up the game and doing cool shit and it's all exciting and it's all good. I'm gonna do a little check here. Let's see how we're doing. We have dropped 49 frames out of 365,000. That's a good ratio right there, I'd say. The recording went well. It looks like it recorded well. I'm not actually sure where my recordings are being saved. Oh, I made a file literally called OBS recordings. It looks like it recorded for 1 hour and 1 minute. The size is 1.46 gigs. It's saved in the MKV file format. Oh, let's test recording. Yeah. And I'm going to take just a peek at it. If you guys don't mind, I just want to, I guess you guys can see what I'm doing instead of just looking at my face. I just want to see how the quality looks and how it sounds. Trying to fuse Apex with Titan. Ooh, what do we have here? We have a video. Yeah. Looks good, feels good, and is received well. Then okay, the audio sounds pretty good. Just want to make sure. Hi, how are you? I am well. Mir I am. Mir I am. Mir I am. Like here I am, but mir I am. That's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. And we're still streaming on all 3 platforms. It looks like we have chat from Kick, YouTube, and Twitch all coming in super swell. I'm doing good, Miriam. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well as well. Hope you is. This is good stuff. Cool. All right, what was the next thing? Oh, Emaru. Emaru, where are you from? I am from the United States of America. I am from the Midwest, as you can tell from my clear Midwest accent. I am from Switzerland. Oh, nice. Nice. I hope Switzerland is doing good for you. I hope you're having a good time over there. I hear good things. I always hear good things. It's very rare that I hear anything negative from Switzerland. The only time I have ever heard anything bad about Switzerland is people who live there. So maybe... How long have you been doing live streaming? I have been live streaming on and off for... Man, I don't know. A decade, maybe? Maybe a decade. I kind of jump in and jump out of it every so often. So we'll see if this is the good, if this is the big one, you know. Maybe this will be the one where I keep up with it and I don't quit. I was trying to see if my Twitch account had like a creation date on it. I actually, you know, technically, I think my first live streams were done on YouTube back in the day. Nice background. Thank you. I was going to say, it's been a bit since I seen you on stream. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, my background's a little, it's a little empty right now. We got to fill these things up. I got some Chaos Knights over here and some Nurgle over here. A little bit of Age of Sigmar, 40K. Yeah, all that stuff. You can't see it, but there's a Gojirus behind me. This guy. Gojirus the Ogre. Big Zoids fan. I have more Zoids I probably could just put in the display cabinets to fill them up a little bit. Fill them out a bit. Yeah, a lot of these guys, this Altrops, I think it's an Altrops. I'm still new. I'm very new to 40K, so bear with me. There we go. He has been like unavailable on the Games Workshop website along with this guy. My camera's mirrored backwards, so I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time here. As is him. So like this guy from Games Workshop is usually like $370, and this guy I think is like $800 after taxes and shipping and shit. So I actually 3D printed both of these guys. I bought a resin printer and printed them because there was literally no other way for me to get them. I guess I could have bought them from a third party, maybe on eBay or something. But I had this feeling that having a full-size painted miniature shipped through the mail from eBay was not going to be a good use of my money. So, yeah. Do you have 3 print? Yeah, I have a resin printer. I have a Saturn 4 Ultra 16K, I think. Yeah. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm working on right now. He's pretty fragile, but this is who I'm working on right now. Trying to keep the... Got to be very careful where I'm holding him because I know bits are just going to start fucking flying off of him. I added this chaos thing to the back of his sword. I think it looks pretty sick. Got him in kind of a bit of a charging stance. Switch the face out with this skull face. And I got this transparent printed visor. Can't barely see it. But I got to clear it up so it's going to be like more clear like glass. And that's going to go over the face, so it's going to look like it's contained behind some kind of glass covering. Yeah. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Did my thing fall down? It did. My blanket. Ugh. Ah, okay. Can we talk on Discord? You can pop into my Discord. If you're trying to sell me something, we probably won't, you know. I get a lot of messages, people trying to sell me stuff. Goods and services. I appreciate the hustle, but, you know. No, I'm not selling anything. That's good. That's good. Good stuff. Yeah. I think I have a Discord link somewhere. Let's see. Can we talk? You mean like over voice? Like you want to like have your voice pop up in my stream? Is that what you're talking about? Because that would be a hard no. That'd be an absolutely not. But if you want to like just message in there, you can. I shall respond to messages. Anywho. Moving on. What else we got going on here? Emaru. That's right. Emaru is another Twitch streamer. She's pretty big. She's got a lot going on. I felt it's so basically during the Twitch awards, the streamer awards, she was kind of like assaulted by a guy. And it was on video. I watched the video. Absolutely awful thing to watch. The security didn't do anything, and then the streamer award like runners. You know, I think the streamer awards might be different, so don't quote me on that. The ceremony she went to had to do with Twitch specifically, and I don't know that the Streamer Awards is the same thing. So she kind of came on my radar as that was happening. And I saw this pop up. So now we're talking, this is about 10 days old. And Denims. I have a special place in my heart of hatred for this character here, Denims. This person here. This person. I have a special degree of hatred for this human being. Just largest female political streamer. God. The shit she has said. So this was the tweet I saw that she had put out was, she said, breaking messages between Emaru and Asmongold have been leaked. What's going on with ICE executing American citizens? Don't worry, kitten. Okay, yay. Just like gross stuff, like really gross stuff. Never thought I'd see the day we'd be fence-sitting the modern Gestapo. Which is just such a wild, wild thing to say. Absolutely wild. Yeah, I'll pop that in a bit. So, her saying that about Emmy, this is what it came from.
There's a certain extent where I'm like, okay, sure, I get people wanting big content creators to like say their opinions on like important topics. I get that, right? But it's like if you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to like get off the internet. Like just stop. Like hello? Like I don't like what? Like
yeah, and that's about it. There's not much more than that. It's just if you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to get off the internet. That is literally what she said. And the Denims believed that the measured response to that is to create this picture of Emmy that says racist chud on it and to say, never thought I'd see the day we'd be fence-sitting the modern Gestapo. And I hate that she used that. Like, the word like Nazi and stuff has just lost all fucking meaning on the internet because of people like this. But some of the just absolute fucking nasty shit that this girl says. Wait, how do you do this?
You're smearing and defaming by calling someone a chud. No, it tells me everything I need to know about the character of someone who talks about things this way. I don't know why this, I mean, it's intentional ignorance, but that's okay. It tells me everything I need to know about this person. If you are fine with commenting on things you don't know about when it benefits you, when you know your audience will like you talking about it, that's one thing. But then for you to use an opportunity or ignore an opportunity where you could talk about something, maybe your audience doesn't like it, maybe you could educate them on it a little bit, but you choose not to, you're just siding with whatever your chud or chudette audience wants to hear. She's right when she says most streamers are not qualified to talk about politics. Okay, here's the thing, dude. You actually don't have to be qualified to talk about politics to say fuck ICE. It's not that hard of a concept. You know who doesn't do political content? Cutie Cinderella. Cutie Cinderella literally never does political content. And even she's capable of saying fuck ICE. What about Cinna? You don't have to be a political creator to recognize that it's not hard to say fuck ICE. And I don't know if you know this. If you're an adult in this country, you should be the minimal amount invested in politics. Because you live here. There's this weird idea in America especially where like you can just be an adult and be like, oh, I don't care about politics. What?
So this like, it's so weird. These I mean, just really, I mean, obviously these terminally online people, really just fucking disgusting pieces of shit that have no problem. So here's the thing. You guys heard it. You heard Emmy's response. Basically, a chatter said, you know, what's your opinions on ICE? And her response to the question is, if you need a streamer to give you political advice, you need to just probably get off the internet. The idea being that you should probably build up your own understanding. You should do your own research. You should have your own opinion. You should not be soliciting the opinions of strangers that you know nothing about, and you don't know how much they know about stuff. And then for Denims to just come back and be like, well, it's super, you know, you don't have to be qualified to talk about politics to say fuck ICE. That wasn't even on the table. It has nothing to do with anything. And to believe that a person with a well-balanced and just kind of, you know, maybe you should talk, maybe you should do your own research, maybe you should figure it out on your own, maybe you shouldn't be asking strangers for their advice, because that's what the commenter was asking for an opinion, was asking, like, give us a statement. To then take that and to compare someone who wants you to do your own research and to figure it out for yourself, to compare them to the Nazi regime Gestapo, is absolutely unhinged, deranged, disgusting. This is not a person who gives a flying fuck about what this person's actual opinion is. They just see the opportunity to just stir the pot, the opportunity to just create hate, the opportunity to just grab and pull somebody down. And it's like they froth at the mouth of the idea of getting to call someone a Nazi. And it's so brain dead. It's so absolutely fucking brain dead. So here's Denims a few days after making that comment.
Incest is weird and a little gross, but ethically completely fine if it's in between consenting adults and there's no power creep relations. And the people in those relationships are not having children. I think if you remove those three factors, there's nothing ethically wrong with two consenting adults. Incest is weird and a little gross, but incest is weird and a little gross, but ethically.
I just want to make sure that if any of you are like, you know, if you're absorbing your political commentary from the internet, this is the self-proclaimed highest viewed female political commentator on the internet, enjoying calling people Nazis for not saying exactly what they want you to say, exactly how they want you to say it, exactly when they want you to say it. And they do that in one breath, and then in the second breath are discussing the legitimacies of incest. It's like I don't know why we live in the craziest possible timeline. I don't know why we live in the dimension of the demented, but clearly we do. It's just fucking gross. It's just gross. I hate that this is a well-watched, well-listened to political commentator on the internet. It's wild. I just want to talk about that because I saw this stuff showing up in my feed, and I hate it because it truly represents like everything. It really represents everything that I hate about political discourse, especially from the left. Now, don't get me wrong, political discourse from the right, massive issues as well. But this is specifically when just talking about the left in a kind of a bubble on the internet. It's this strange, like, creation of rules and this creation of purity tests and this Russian nesting doll of more and more and more specific purity tests until eventually you get to a point where they feel justified just slandering the fuck out of you because you don't believe what they believe, how they believe it, to the degree they believe it, in the way that they would like you to, how they'd like you to in the moment. And it's too much. It's just too much. The whole thing is way too much. It's just too fucking much. And, you know, I kind of subscribe to the idea that it's like most of them are not anti-police. They just want to be the police. They're not, it's like they're not anti-things. They want to have control of the things. And I think it's just this, it's also cannibalistic as fuck because watching two very left-leaning people like talk is kind of crazy because basically they'll just sit there and purity test the ever-living fuck out of each other. And, you know, when one of them goes, whoa, that's a little too far, they're like, got it, you're a Nazi. And it's like, come on. It's so cannibalistic. It's they demand suicidal empathy. I mean, it's just too much. It's too much. Anyway, I'm just not a fan of it. And this is just something that happened. It's not breaking news or nothing like that, but I don't know. I saw it coming up in my feed. Thought I'd talk about it a little bit. Get it out there. You know, as we move forward and new things are happening, I'll you know, we'll get caught up. We'll get caught up. In theory, if I had been streaming for the past 2 weeks like I wanted to be, well, actually the past 2 months like I wanted to be, we would be talking about this kind of as it's happening. So me doing all this catch up it's not the best, but it's okay for a welcome back stream, I think. Saw this and I thought I'd talk to you guys about it, bring it to your attention. I think this is really great. MTV Simulator features 25,000 plus music videos. And it's very cool. And I agree. This is really cool. Today, MTV is a zombie network that primarily airs episodes of ridiculousness and random Paramount-owned comedy films. And it's depressing. But before that, before The Real World and Road Rules, MTV was a channel that mostly played music videos, and it was cool. So I was happy to hear that someone was creating a free MTV Simulator website complete with retro ads. Very cool. MTV Rewind is a website that tries to recreate the experience of watching the original music video channel back in the day. When you first visit the site, it starts playing the original MTV broadcast complete with JV introductions and the original music videos that were aired on that fateful day back in August 1981. Fuck. Oh, God. My back hurts. I wasn't alive back then. As the person writing this, I too was not alive back then. But it's still fun to relive that launch from the comfort of my PC in 2026. Beyond recreating the first day, MTV Rewind features different decades you can swap between, built up of playlists featuring thousands of videos as well as random old TV ads from back in the day. And I have to admit, there is something special and comforting about returning to an era in which music was delivered to me without me having to create playlists, seek out artists, or hear the stuff that some algorithm decides I want to listen to next. Just a hose of old music videos streamed directly into my ears. Cool shit. The creator of MTV Rewind says they built this project, which uses YouTube for all the videos, over the course of a week as a passion project. They shared on Reddit that they have a deep nostalgia for MTV and miss the 24/7 music videos. I'm happy they took the time to make this site. Now, if you excuse me, I have a lot of 1990s music to jam out to while I work. And let me tell you guys, I saw the article and I was like, that's sweet, looks sweet, sounds cool. So I popped over. You can literally just type MTV Rewind into your Google search. It should be the very first thing that pops up. Now, I've already been here. There was like a pop-up that came up, but I did notice that the author of that article is right, that when you do reload the page, you are going to get music from the day that MTV launched. And you just hit the next button and it's gonna, and obviously I can't play it because I can't play the music on the stream, but it's just gonna pop next song, next song, next song. And if you pop down here, they've got all of these like channels, which is so interesting. MTV shows, MTV2, VH1, MTV Spring Break. What's really cool about these, because like I used to listen to Fuse. Fuse was my jam back in the day. You can, like you said, you can also go by decades. So this will be kind of like a cross section of what MTV looked like per the decade. And then if you click on something like in other channels and you click animated, you're going to get a bunch of music videos that are animated videos, like specifically just if you enjoy that, or if you miss that specific type of video, which I think is super neat. You know, they have their country in here. Very cool. I think I saw that there was like TV shows. Is it Club MTV? What's this? Nope, that's a Nirvana. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I saw some like talk shows and stuff in here. Curated collections, perhaps? Mark Goodman? There you go. Yeah. So you get stuff like this. Like this is the MTV Original 80s JV interview. 80s ads, MTV bumper Mark Goodman 1981 remastered. So this would be an advertisement from them?
With Mark Goodman on MTV Music Television, the world's first video music channel. All day, all night in stereo for you.
Pretty cool. And I did notice that if you do sit and listen to the music, if you just turn one of these channels on, especially if you pop a certain decade on, you will get hit with ads, MTV ads from that decade, which is so cool. I think this is great. I really do think this is really special. I have a huge desire to bring this page up on like a TV in the living room and just let it play. Just let it play all day long. I don't know, for any of you 90s kids, if you remember us just turning the TV on MTV in the living room and you just leave it on. If you're hanging out with the bros, if you're playing board games, if you're playing video games, there was like always the TV that just had MTV playing almost like 24/7. You'd wake up in the morning, you'd turn on Fuse, you know. What a time. What a time to be alive. I saw a button down here. Wait, what's this? Watch live. I wonder if you click this, if it'll sync you up with everybody. I wonder if like you can sync up with other people by doing that, or if it'll just go through. Now playing live mode. Okay. Watch Cartoon Rewind. What's Cartoon Rewind? Saturday Morning Fever, 0 ads, 0 algorithms. Press play. There you go. He-Man. Ha! Chill, yo. Chill, Brian Adams. Jesus Christ. So it looks like this would be He-Man. We got He-Man, Transformers, Inspector Gadget, Smurfs, Looney Tunes, Underdog, and you could just shuffle all, and you could just sit here and watch classic cartoons 24/7. That's pretty sweet. I like this little die. The way that they have this set up is just too cool. It's just too fucking cool. So Looney Tunes, there's 291 episodes. He-Man, there's 751? What the fuck? I knew He-Man was big. I didn't know it was that big. Jesus Christ, how many does Transformers have? 90. Okay, now that makes sense to me. Inspector Gadget has 86. Smurfs have 300 episodes? What the fuck? So if you shuffle all, that's 2,257 cartoons you can watch. God, this would look so good. You just blow this up on a big TV and just let it play. So good. So good. So much nostalgia. Sweet. Do they have the from the maker of MTV Rewind? If you click that, does it send you back? Ah, there you go. I like this. I like this. This is a way better opening page. Way better opening page. Here, I'll pop this into chat. Any of you guys want to check it out? It's so cool. So cool. So then when you hit enter, yeah, it pops into here.
7,
yeah.
6,
5. Yeah, so cool. And it hits you with this opener from, and I love that every time you visit the website, it literally takes you to the MTV launch from August 1st, 1981. It's so cool. So cool. All right. I just needed to bring that to everyone's attention that exists because it's too good. Too fucking good. Mewgenics, which will be something I play here in a minute. Mewgenics' astonishing success means its kittens are going to spread far further. More people are playing the single-player RPG than Hades 2 and Overwatch. Mewgenics, the new roguelike RPG battler from the Binding of Isaac developer Edmund McMillan, and the end is nigh. Tyler Glalie has proven to be an extraordinary success. Launched February 10th during less than a week on sale, has hit the #2 spot on Steam's bestsellers and seen an extraordinary 115,428 simultaneous players. Extraordinary because this is a single-player offline game. At the time of writing, it has more people playing than Overwatch. Giving this, McMillan has announced that the game will be coming to console and receiving DLC. Mewgenics is the bastard child of Slay the Spire, XCOM, and Rogue Legacy. A game about taking a team of cats on an adventure to fight in a series of turn-based RPG battles, and then breeding the victors to create your next crew. And while we don't know official sales numbers yet, it's fair to say that they're not small. On launch day, just 3 hours after the game came out, Gabriel posted that the 7-year development budget had already been recouped. Gabriel has also posted that 650,000 people had played the game by Friday, and assuming those are legitimate sales, that's over $12 million after Steam's cut. Good for them. And then they posted some pictures of on Blue Sky of some competing numbers, which is neat. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Good for them. Good for them. And speaking of, speaking of not Highguard, where are we at? Mewgenics. Mewgenetics. Let me get my recording going here. Actually, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay, let's do this. Mewgenics. I am pretty excited to give this a try. I did not play the Binding of Isaac, so I'm not sure. Here, let's I'll leave it here until the game's up and going. Let me kill this music as well. I don't even know if you guys could hear the music. It's so hard to tell.
Mewgenics.
Alrighty. Does not look like we're... There we go. Okay. Hell of an opener there. Oh my god. Humping animations. Oh boy. Okay. I was seeing if they had like a streamer mode on or some such. And I'm... Okay, there we go. I gotta have the music low. Oh shit. Are you guys seeing anything on stream? I don't think you are. Okay, let's... Ah, okay. There we go. Okay, let's see if that maintains when I click over. Good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're in a good spot. I don't have my switch up change to go from like this side of the screen to that side of the screen. I don't have that set up yet, so hopefully there's nothing going on in this corner and we'll be good to go. All right, what do we got? Let me know if anything needs to go on with the volume, guys. scared you, didn't I? I know how scary a buzzword like science can be these days. But trust me when I say science can actually be a good thing sometimes. Take this table, for instance. A science made this table and the floor it sits on. There are even people out there who believe that a science made you and I. But I digress. The point I was trying to make here is that cats are a science too. A science that I, Thomas A. Beanies, invented. What do you have? But what do you have to do with all of this? Well, word on the street is you're a bit of a felinologist yourself. I know we just met, but I bet if you and I put our brains together, we could actually change the world. With cats! Now, take a gander at these fine specimens. This is my latest batch, straight out of their biovats. Oh my god. Choose two, a boy and a girl. Trust me, you'll find out why later. Ah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What? I love them.
Meow. Meow.
I'm gonna go with Crazy Mittens. Sorry, Yarrow. What's wrong with Yarrow? Wow. Okay, I didn't expect you to pass on the best of the bunch. Whatever. Their pieces will be put to good use. Oh. Isn't nature just cruel? But it doesn't have to be. In fact, I think with my brains and your ability to choose less than ideal cats, we could really shake things up. Well, with enough cats, I bet we could reverse time, maybe even make dying impossible. All I need is a nuke, a radioactive blood, and a bit of elbow grease. Don't worry, I'll be sure to harvest some from Yarrow's elbows before he's incinerated. Oh my god. Now go, my child. Go into the world and hoard some cats. Oh my god. I feel like I'm participating in something I shouldn't be. What do we have here? So this is like an old school Super Nintendo board. Oops. Click here. Okay. He kicked you out, huh? Yeah, he does that. Name's Butch. And even though I could give a frick if you live or die, I can't help but see a bit of myself in you. You better not. If you get what I mean. Oh, ugh. You want to survive in Boone Country, you're going to need to learn how to fight. So listen up. This is your team. These are your enemies. Your goal is to kill them all. Good enough. It's Pippin's turn. Am I saying that right? Pippa. It's Pippa's turn. You can tell because of that paw print thing above their head. Okay. This is their basic attack. It's a melee range, so you'll need to move next to the rat to hit it. This is your movement action. You can move once per turn. Click it and then click the tile you want to move to. Okay. Clicked and clicked. Now that you're next to the rat, you can attack it. This is your basic attack. You can use your basic attack once per turn. Okay, makes sense. Punch the rat, killed the rat. Sweet! Really destroyed that bastard. Jesus. Did you notice that you got a buff when you killed that thing? I did notice. It's because of that passive ability. Hover over to learn what it does. Gain a random stat up whenever you down a unit. You can also hover over your cat to learn what that buff does too. There are also spells. You only have one so far, and unfortunately you lack the mana to cast it. Must be my mana right here. This is how much mana the spell costs. 4. This is how much mana you have. 3. You gain mana at the end of your turn equal to your intelligence, I'm assuming. There's nothing left in you now, but end your turn. Got it. This is how crazy... It's now Crazy Mittens' turn. Crazy Mittens has a ranged basic attack. While selecting where to move to, you can see a preview of your basic attack's range in red. Move in range to attack or as close as you can get. Oh, I see. Okay. That's as close as I can get. Still not in range to attack the Tom-Tom. However, you do have enough mana to cast one of your spells. Take a look at roll here. Roll only costs 4 mana. You have 5. Click roll and then roll closer to that thing. I'm going to roll here. You are in range to attack the enemy, and you should already know how to do that. Yep, I do. Got it. Is that a poop? Short lobbed shot. I'm pretty sure that's a poop. Oh, maybe a hairball. Good job. You landed the shot. That Tom-Tom is pretty thick, however, so he will take a few more hits to kill. Okay, and turn. You bitch. Pippin's turn again. Cast your... You now have enough... Oh. Spit. Ugh. Fucking spit on him. Some good spitting. You actually still have enough mana to cast spit again. You can cast spells as many times per turn as you want as long as you have the mana. So spit again. Make it a real thick one. You nasty. You nasty man. Good job. At this point, I trust that you can finish the rest of the fight on your own. I'm going to go hide in those bushes and judge you from afar. Good luck. Sounds good to me. All right, let's move. I want to see, like, does this roll thing? Oh, he doesn't roll, though. No. No. I did a stupid. Fuck. Okay, so their spells are individualistic. I'm going to see if I can... Nope. Okay. Take that, you bitch. How? Okay. I did a dumb. That's okay. We will survive. Beginner's luck. Okay, now listen, each time you finish combat, one of your cats is gonna level up. Check out old Crazy Mittens. He's about to get a whole lot better. Just look at all these options. Originally, I was gonna let you choose yourself, but I feel the need to point something out. There's a pretty awesome combo here. Check out Crazy Mittens' current passive effect up there. Burn you inflict is increased by 1. Okay. Inflict burn 1 and blind 1 at infinite range. So take sunburn already, or not, it's your funeral. All right, we're gonna take it. Someone's learning. Okay, but remember, every cat is different, so always check out what your cat's passive ability does. A cat's passives can make or break a run, and combos win games. Always be on the lookout for abilities that combo. Copy that. Attack Butch or outsmart Butch. Butch blocks your path. Should you use brawn or brains to get past him? I have 3 brawn and I have 8 brains, so we're gonna brains him. Crazy Mittens points cleverly behind Butch, distracting him. Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. You're lucky your intelligence is so high, or you'd be chewing rocks. Crazy Mittens got small catnip baggie. Our cat's got drugs. Okay, let's see what that does. Gain 7 mana.
Meow.
Meow. Look at it. Oh. Got a stick.
Meow.
Gonna equip that stick.
Meow.
All right, what do we got? It's time for a boss fight. I trained Pebbles here myself. He's about to rock your world. Show me what you got. Oh, also, one last tip before I leave it up to you. Attack from behind to do more damage. Oh, that's good to know. Good stuff. Don't feel like these obstacles don't seem to do anything. Ooh. throwing rocks and shit. Okay, we're gonna move. I can't really get to him though. A melee attack with a +1 reach. Oh, there we go. Move there. +1 reach. Boom, get sticked. Gains 7 mana. I don't think we need to do that yet. And we can't attack yet. Oh, you bastard. Okay. I can only roll in like the main directions. I can't get here, so I can't roll there. But this guy's arranged. Yeah. How do I do the fire thing? Sunburn. Oh, I should have gave her the catnip bag. I see. All right, we're gonna spit on him. Then we're gonna roll behind cover. Might have noticed this already, but take a look up here. I did not notice that. This is the order that you and your enemies take on their turns. The turn order is usually the same every round, so pay attention. Or don't, or do. Okay. Oh, you bitch. Move. I'm gonna get right in his face. I'm gonna use the stick on him. Then I'm gonna slap him. Then I'm gonna spit on him. Then I'm gonna spit on him again. Then I'm gonna eat some catnip. I'm gonna spit on him again. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna attack me from behind. Okay, we're gonna roll. Oh, wait. Fuck, I did a dumb again. I did a dumb again. Roll back. I did a stupid. Fuck. Gotta quit doing that. I keep thinking she's gonna go up behind him and melee him, but this guy needs to. And I can't seem to get there. Stick attack. Swipe attack. Spit attack. Spit again. Ah! Well, damn. It looks like Crazy Mittens got hit pretty hard. Don't worry, though. He's not dead yet. Only downed. When a cat gets downed in a fight, they get injured, and one of their stats gets reduced permanently. Don't let their body get hit too many times, or they'll actually die. As long as your other cats can finish the fight, your downed cats will still survive, so finish the fight. Dude. Get fucking sticked. Get fucking scratched. Get spit on. Oh, he's got 1 hit point left. How? Dude, he's going for it, man. He's going for the kill. I'm gonna spit on him. Spit. Woo! 5 rounds. Yeah. Gain a random stat up whenever you down a unit. What's this? Heal an adjacent unit. Gain 2 shield. Spawn a poop on adjacent tile. Take the block. He's kind of our melee guy. So we'll keep pushing block. Congrats, you did good out there. This marks the end of your first little adventure. It's time to go home. You will bring back any food, coins, items, treasures, and injuries you gain during your journey. These supplies will hopefully prove useful to you at some point. Oh, and if you ever want to save and exit or run, just click that thing. The standard team returns home. I think I see a house ahead. Okay. Oh, hello, neighbor. Mr. Twinkles. Mr. Tinkles. And yes, all the rumors are true. I spread them myself. Just like my legs. Okay, yeah, all right. Anyway, you can call me Tink. Look at these kitties. They just returned home from an adventure and they look busted. Cats that have already been on an adventure are retired. That means they won't be going on any more adventures. So why don't you take these guys inside so they can relax comfortably? Okay, okay, interesting. Oh, you literally put them inside. They seem pretty comfortable, I guess. So you can now end the day and watch what happens when the lights go off. Oh boy. When you end the day, every cat will eat one food. Make sure you always have more than enough. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Humped and pooped out a cat. Got it. Crazy Mittens got it on with Pippa, and made a kitten. What an eventful night. Don't tell my wife about what we saw. Oh, you have a new kitten. She'll need to grow up before she can go on an adventure, though. Don't worry, there's something in the water here that makes them grow up in like one day. Also, look, a stray cat has come to your house looking for love. You should totes take them inside. Yeah, sure. Come here, Solomon. Once you have made enough kittens or collected enough strays, you can take them out on an adventure to find more supplies. You'll want 4 fresh kitties to send out on an adventure, but you don't have enough yet. So just like keep ending the day and collecting strays until you do. Also, you can right-click the kitten to see if she inherited anything from her parents. Oh, interesting. They inherited roll and then a spit of some kind. Can give an adjacent unit +2 charge. And then we have our retired cats. But they're not grown up yet, so we can't take them out. Let's end the day. The night was calm. Nothing of significance occurred. Okay. Got another stray. Who has Barf Ball. Okay. Gonna end the day again. Oh. Oh. That was the stray. Oh, God. Oh, God. With all that new stray there, you should have enough cats to go on another adventure. Go put them in the adventure box and get ready for a journey.
Meow.
Oh my God. Dude, some of these voices. Like this?
Meow.
Yeah.
Meow. 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 Meow.
All right. You're going in the adventure box. I like the way you sound.
Yeah.
Do I have to have 4? Can I put more in there? Well, these guys won't go though, right? That cat cannot be put into the adventure box because he is retired. Okay. Do we have armor and stuff? We don't. Okay, we depart. We depart. Equip class collars? Oh, God. Okay. Become a random colorless starter ability when you lock in your team's collar. Become... Okay. Tanks are great at absorbing damage. Okay. This is a little bit more complicated than I thought it was. Okay, so this one has the most health and attack and intelligence. So I'm gonna make you our fighter. You have high range and intelligence. Gonna make you our hunter. You have high health, intelligence, and luck. Gonna make you our mage. And you get what's left over, even though it doesn't match your skill set at all. We're gonna lock in. The alley. I really like this style. this just how this whole thing looks, like how it looks like it was made with a crayon. Really great idea. What do you got? Rat style, plus 2 to movement and 10% dodge. Looks like we have like a kind of potent attack, hits a half circle around you. Good AoE. We've got 3 mice with 5 hit points. We have 3 cats with 7 hit points. We can move, but we cannot get close enough. So that's going to be that. Okay. He has an extra large attack.
Meow.
I don't think I could have made it there though. Ah, 5 damage. It feels like a lot, but that's because they have such little health. Magic missile, shoot an infinite range projectile that can't miss. That's pretty sweet. Within your line of sight, this attack counts as both magical and physical. So if we go... Oh, I see, I see. I'm going to put him here. He's not going to be able to hit anything, but I'm going to magic missile this rat. Get some damage on the board. I'm hoping this guy can finish him off. Ooh, 6 attack. I should have went ahead and hit a new guy with that. Bait trap. Set a bait trap that attracts enemies. We'll hit that there. What's this do? Give an adjacent unit plus 2 charge. We don't have anyone adjacent. Attack is 1. You can do the AoE. If I move there, I think I'll still hit my ally. I'm going to get him up in there. 8 damage for the kill. Attracts enemies towards it. Heals 1 HP when eaten. Did I heal myself? I think I did. Roll up to 3 tiles in a straight line. Boom. Try to get him to pull some aggro there. Yep. Good stuff, good stuff. Swap positions with an ally cat. Push attack. Let's go here. Barf ball. Range attack that deals damage equal to half your health rounded up. So that's a one-hit KO for the cats, or for the mice. Hit, kill, spit, hit, kill. Nice. Is that money?
Meow.
Meow. Move. Man, it's all line of sight with this guy, so if you can't see them, it's not happening. I'm gonna magic missile the fuck out of this guy. Ew, he dropped maggots. Gross. Meow. The guys are hilarious. Okay. Here.
Meow.
Boom, dead. Fucking maggot. I'd hit him. Let's see. I'm gonna just see if this only hits enemies or if it hits allies as well. Okay. It only hits enemies, does not hit allies. Okay. I really like this guy. I like his voice. It's really fun. Mana meld. Give all of your mana to a unit in range 3. Teleport to a unit, dealing damage to yourself and that unit. Give 2 mana to a unit. Shoot a lightning bolt that deals 1 damage and knocks the unit it hits 3 tiles in the direction it's facing. Interesting. I don't really like any of these. To be honest, they're all pretty bad. Because that's cost 3 to give 2. A little bit of board control, I guess. What do we get here? Cardboard necklace. Give red guy 2 armor. Solomon finds a little friend. He proudly shows off to the party. Isn't it cute? Solomon got malaria. Oh my god. Okay. So fucked. This whole thing is so messed up. It's pretty fun though. I love how well made this is for how fucking terrible and disgusting it is. Damn. Meow. I can't stop. Okay, so this says it's gonna knock the unit 3 tiles in the direction it's facing. He's facing into his ally. Oh wait, no, this is me. Oops.
Meow.
Pinky, what the fuck is that? 3 damage to anyone. I kind of want to do it just to kill whatever it is. I'm gonna see if this knocks him into me. Oh, I can't. Hold up. There we go. I'm gonna see if this knocks him into me. Okay, so it hurts me and him. I was wondering if it'd make my guy like attack him. Oh fuck! And I moved out of the. I moved him out of the range. I might have just killed my own guy on accident. That looks like everyone's in range. 6 damage is not going to be enough. We'll kill him. We'll see if we can lure. What was this again? 2 charge, but no one's adjacent. Oh boy. Boy howdy. This is going to be everyone around me. And then this for the kill. We're gonna punch him.
Meow.
What is this? Food. Ah!
Meow. Meow.
Die! Leveled up. Now level 2. What do they have? Dodge, chance, and speed. Melee attack that inflicts freeze. Or if this just upgrades his already existing melee attack. Counter attack all attacks until your next turn. That could be good. Jump to an open tile within range, then inflict bruise on all adjacent units. I'm going to try this counter. Counter sounds good. Prowler's Mask sounds good. We got an event here. A door bars the way forward. It looks like it could be locked. What could Master Ogsway do? He's pretty smart. We'll examine it.
Meow.
After fiddling with the handle, Master Ogsway finds a way to open the door. It leads to a small shop. Oh, I don't have money, so leave. What do we got here? Backstabs inflict bleed 1. Okay. Sounds good. It says we have something else in our backpack. I got this exclamation point up here, and I don't know what it's about. Oh. Malaria. At the end of each battle, all of your stats are permanently reduced by 1. Spawn 2 charmed fly swarms when you're down. If your health is 0 or less, start each battle down. Parasite, cursed. That's awful. That's terrible. Ah. The mana-filled heroes versus something. What's he got? 75 hit points? Oh, we are fucked. We're dead. We are so dead. We are not making it out of this. It is over. We're cooked.
Meow.
What's this? Magic missile.
Meow.
Alrighty. Cannot get you into range. Okay. Okay. Okay, so everyone's got to get out of that. We're going to get up behind him. Hit him for 9. Ooh,
Meow.
12. And I don't think counterattack's going to do much here, so we'll do another slash. That was good hits. Gonna move up, gonna punch you into a wall. Little extra damage there. And then we're gonna puke on you. Nice. They're getting burned alive. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Let's move here. Spawn a cooked meat pickup.
Meow.
Oh, I should have done that before moving. Damn. I'm gonna see if I can kill him before next turn. Oh god, I'm spreading fire. Oh, he's too close. And all right, let's put some bait in this fire. Dude. Oh, he's going for it. Yeah. Nice. Baiting the fire. Go ahead and projectile vomit on him. Fire damaged. Oh yeah, he's cooked. No pun intended. Move here. Boom. Boom. We're gonna move him 3 this way. Oh, he was facing that way. Oops. I was thinking towards me. And I had no reason to. Puke on him. Nice. Hell yeah. This game is so crazy. I was expecting, because it's so indie, I was definitely expecting it to be like way more simple than this. This is the opposite of simple. I'm gonna click on something real quick. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay, we're good. Rock Tomb. Damage and petrify a unit within 3 tiles of you. That's huge. Start a sandstorm. Deals 1 damage to all units at the end of the round. If sandstorm was already active, increases damage by 1. That's crazy. Throw a rock with a 10% chance to stun. I think this Rock Tomb sounds crazy. I like it. Solomon finds a strange vibrating meteor. He hears a deep humming sound as it pulses with energy. You're gonna take it. Reaches out and grabs the meteor, pocketing it. Solomon got small meteor. Well, Solomon has like some shit going on. Spawn a poop on adjacent tile. Go for it. Go for it, Solomon. Solomon's gonna die. Solomon's max health is down to like nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Is that pigeon an enemy? It is. Oh man. Not looking good. Get a little bit of extra movement there.
Meow.
Don't think. Yeah, I can't quite get to that bird. Unfortunate. Bird's facing this way. Oh my god. No movement at all. None.
Meow.
Projectile puke. Not terrible. We're getting a lot of debuffs. And that's mostly making us slow. Not the end of the world, though. Not the end of the world. Okay, taking some damage now. And we're very slow. Counterattacks. Roll. We're gonna roll in. 9 damage to that guy. Oh, they're attacking each other. Why? Charmed is brainwashed. I wonder why. Throw a bait trap out there. Hopefully someone will waste their turn. Oh, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. Ooh. Damage and petrify a unit within 3 tiles of you. I think I want to do the barf ball.
Meow.
Gonna finish him off. Move forward. Damn.
Meow.
We're doing good. We're doing good. Damn. Lost the bird. Okay, wasted a... Oh, it did the cat call anyway. I was hoping it'd waste their turn. I'm gonna hit. Gonna swipe. Gonna move.
Meow.
Won't puke on you. Gonna leave a bait trap. Gonna move forward. Gonna destroy that body. Not close enough for the tomb barf ball kill. Murder.
Meow.
He can't quite get there. Let's see. Oh, that's out of range too. Hit. Got him. Woo. Got a can of tuna. Oh, let's see here. Needle shot. Oh, this guy's dead. Look at this. Max health is so low. Destroy a body. Equip a piece of cat hide armor. Shoot a needle that deals damage. Gives thorns and ignores shield. Fire a shot exactly 6 tiles away that ignores shield and can't miss. Sounds like fun. We got some food here. Used to heal 24 hit points. We'll do that. Luck. Smash. Our luck looks better. Ashfur cracks open the can of tuna. Absolutely delectable. What a treat. Ashfur heals 10 health, which he was already at max, so doesn't really matter. Peace symbol. What does that do for us? If you end your turn without dealing damage, gain a mana. That's good for this guy.
Meow.
Excuse me. Rare candy. One cat will immediately level up. Low damage lobbed attack. Revive an adjacent unit. I'm gonna do this rare candy. That's super good. One brace. When you down a unit, gain 2 punch. When a unit damages you, counterattack, dealing 1 damage and inflicting bruise. When you down a unit, you heal 5 hit points. I like that a lot. I'm big on like any game mechanic that's like vampirism and stuff. Radical rat. Oh boy. Oh, look at him. Yeah, he looks pretty cool actually. Is it just him? Okay, so he's gonna probably be summoning allies here. We're going in. Spawned a bomb. Oh, it's like a Bomberman, how they go on like an infinite line. That's pretty good. Let's grab this coin. Cha-ching.
Meow.
And we can't move too close. Magic missile. Cover the whole map. Oh, I could have broken the bomb. Let me try that. Okay, so you can break the bomb, stop it from exploding. Good to know. Turtle. Dude, we're moving. We're cruising. I'm gonna counterattack just in case. Dude, he moves too fast. Gonna rock tomb him. Might have pushed him too far. Oh, is this gonna blow up immediately? Does it say when it's gonna blow up? It's way over here. And I can magic missile any bomb from anywhere. He's a bad, bad kitty. This music's actually pretty good. I know I turned the music down, but it's actually kind of fun. Exactly 6 tiles away. It's like disgusting. The song is foul, but it's fun. The whole thing is foul but fun. That's obviously what they were going for. Get the hit. Do the side slash. I don't think there's any point in doing counterattacks because I don't think he's gonna directly hit anybody.
Meow.
God, that deep man voice. Meow. So good. Wait, did I do that right? Oh, no, I moved too close. I should have checked before I moved. Ooh, and I missed. Can I get him to go into his own bomb? Oh shit. Okay. Not worth it for how much damage that did to my own guy.
Meow.
That's where it's at. Oh man, it's gonna kill them. Oh. Good. Okay. Sorry, buddy. I had to do it.
Meow.
Meow. Oh man, I cannot believe that cat has survived. Thorns, heal to full HP at the start of each battle. That's pretty good. Your movement action is a jump. Landing on a unit deals damage and displaces it. I like that. Toad style. We got some yum. Familiars respawn, gain 2 HP.
Meow.
Can't go to any of these locked places, so I guess we're going home. That was the adventure. We got tons of food. You can now adventure to the sewers. Lovely.
Good morning, Boone County. You are listening to 99.9 Live.
Yeah.
WMEW. Keep it
Okay.
locked.
I got a feeling there's gonna be a lot of cat sex going on. We have 8 cats. Yep. Got it. It's raining again. Rain is a spooky one. I think it's rain because we did bad things. The Rain Man sees what we be doing and he tells on us. We are Frank and we live under your house. I bet you hear us scratching. It gets itchy down here sometimes. Sometimes we like being itchy because being itchy makes us work harder. Bet you didn't know Frank builded your house. We make them houses as fast as we can. Oh man. Love to build, so if you're gonna wanna have more house made, just ask Frank. Frank do need to be paid though. We don't work for kisses no more. No, Frank wants friends. Cat friends. See that pipe over there? That pipe goes all over this place. You want to send a kitty out? Push him down that pipe and bam. You don't want just any kitty though. Frank want retired cats only. Frank think we like retired cats because we are kind of retired too. Frank, you nasty. What's this? Butch. It's not accepting cats at the moment. Butch's hideout. So check this out. I got a new collar for you. This class is called the Cleric, a pretty hoity-toity religious type. Judgmental, sure, but boy can they heal things. With a solid cleric in your team, ain't no one going down. And if someone does, just pray on it. Ooh. Oh, it's you. Want another Frank tip, huh? Well, open your ear hole big because it's large. Stuff that pokes like injectors and stabbers. Frank think those have tips too. Hope that one helps. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna just see what happens with all these cats in the house. Okay. So I'm gonna just like... I'm gonna just send Frank more cats. Frank Sewers. Oh, hey, Frank was just waiting for you down here. Good job on sending the cats to us. He's slow, so when he runs, we can still get him. Frank's slow, but no one seems to get us. Frank's getting so itchy, I think we're ready to build. So now that house on top... You know that house on top of your house? The one with the point on it? Oh, Frank's gonna go building all over that one. You just wait and see. It won't crush you or nothing. Oh, God. Well, hello there. You're the talk of the town these days. Everyone is all like, there goes that so-and-so. Aren't they a catch? They got brains and buns. And I'm like, thanks, girl, but did you hear about that newbie in town who's been hoarding all those cats? Then they're all like, yeah, I heard about them. But what's this I hear about that book deal you landed? And I'm all like, leave me alone, stalker. Oh my God. Okay. Yep, you want me to send you cats as well. I got you. You make me uncomfortable. All right, Butch. Got another collar for me? I hope so. Sewer Monster Man builds you a pipe, huh? Well, don't feel so special. I got one too. Okay, they want cats as well. Yep. Okay.
The drummer really sounds like he's falling down the stairs inside.
Okay, going down. We'll send Butch a cat. Hey, that cat you sent me could really take a punch. Thanks. Jesus Christ. So as per our agreement, I'll upgrade that storage box of yours. Still pretty tiny, honestly, but bigger ones. I got bigger ones, but they'll cost you. Send more cats with fighting experience, and I'll expand it more. Okay. We need to send Tink a cat. You want a cat with an STD? Okay, you're going to Frank then. We got our wizard cat. That one can go to Frank too. We got the maestro. All right, what else we got? Going to Frank. So it looks like the other guys, they want specific cats or cats with specific traits. Okay. Nice. End day. Oh, wait. We're supposed to go on. Oh, the Maestro started to fight with Pancho. The Maestro started to fight with Pancho. Pancho won the fight and was rewarded with 1 luck. The Maestro died. Okay. Miss Daisy, you're in. So I'm thinking that there's 3 more cats in here than there should be.
Slipping on some poop in the bathroom hallway, limited to sleeping on the porch.
Oh, I see.
Maybe they should kill him. They should have had some children try some IVF for vitamins or yoga or a colon.
Interesting. Okay.
Just on making friends. Those kitties are the bloody end of
Let's end the day one more time. Nope. Okay. There were no winners. That's good. Interesting. The whole thing is very strange to me. The whole thing. We got some... Wait, is this cat dead? It is. I'm sending this dead cat to the trash. Okay. God, the whole concept is fucked. the whole thing is fucked. And you just continue forward, breeding cats and fighting cats and beating maps and going on adventures. That is that's a hell of a concept for a game. All right. I'm gonna call it good here as far as this goes. Head back to the desktop. That was something else. Yeah, I don't know that I will play a lot more of that. I do like I like turn-based combat, and I like that kind of XCOM style thing, but I mean the whole thing is just kind of nasty, and I don't know if that's my jam. It's maybe a little too indie. I can see why it gained popularity and why people liked it though. But that I'd say decently made game. It's pretty fun. It's got some good humor. I think if you like stuff like The Binding of Isaac, and that Battle Blocks Theater, Castle Crashers, I think if you like that kind of humor and that kind of thing, I think it'd be right up your alley. I'm not gonna give it like a score out of 10 or anything like that because it's like way too fucking weird. And I only played it for an hour. But yeah, I would say if it looks like the kind of game that you'd like and the kind of humor you'd enjoy, then you probably will. It's a little bit more like it's weird because with the art style looking at it on Steam, I was like, oh, it looks kind of gross, but it's like way gross. It's way nasty. And I think if you're a cat person, if you really, really love cats, it might actually bother you. They do talk about essentially killing and hurting the cats quite a bit. So anyway, that's about that. That's about it. That is about it for that. That's it for me for the stream. I probably won't be streaming on Mondays and Tuesdays anyway. Like this will probably just not be a normal stream day for me. But I wanted to kind of get an idea of how this is all going to work. And how it basically is the restream going to work? Is my internet going to be good enough? Just is it going to work is really what I'm after. And it seems to have worked just perfectly fine. I've recorded a few YouTube videos. I don't think I will post them all. I think I will post the Highguard and this cat one I might post. Because I just need to get into the swing of it. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to be messy. It's going to take a while to kind of get there, but I'm excited to give it a try. I'm excited to work on this stuff and see if I can get it working good. I'm really happy that it seems that everything is working out really good. It seems like we have no lost frames. We didn't disconnect from anyone, from any of the channels. The chat's working. This teleprompter idea, I think, is amazing. I don't remember who suggested it to me, or if I just saw, or if I heard. I think I was watching someone else's live stream, and they mentioned looking into a teleprompter, and I was like, "That's a great idea." Because like I can't see my camera anywhere. I wish I could show you guys what I'm seeing, but I cannot see my own camera because it's inside of the teleprompter. So right now, even though to you guys it looks like I'm looking directly into the camera, I'm actually looking at chat. And I think that's good because then when I read your messages and I address your messages, I'm looking at you while I'm talking. And I think that's good. I think that's a good way to do it. Because it used to be that my chat was over here. So if I saw a chat going on, I'd be sitting like this talking. And this feels more natural. It's directly in front of my face, which is good. I like this backdrop behind me. We're going to get it set up with more stuff. It's a little blank right now. It doesn't help that all of my miniatures are not painted. They're all black and white right now. So this blue light on black and white miniatures is, not great. Not ideal. Alrighty, that'll be it for me. 3-hour stream for a little test stream. Not bad. Feels good. And now I got to break out some editing software and see if I remember how to edit a video. And hopefully we can get that up on YouTube tonight or tomorrow. With my car situation and stuff, I'm probably going to be good to go. Oh, a package got delivered. Yay. All right. Great talking to you guys. Great chatting. Great hanging out. Looking forward to doing it again tomorrow. I don't know if I will be on tomorrow. I don't know if I want to like set a precedent. I don't know. Like, because consistency is very important, but I know that I'm not going to be streaming on Tuesdays, specifically Tuesdays. So I probably shouldn't stream tomorrow. And this went way better than I thought it was going to. I thought I was going to have hiccups, camera issues, quality issues, but everything seemed to work out really good. So, we'll play some music and probably see you guys on Wednesday then. Yeah, that's probably better. It's probably a better idea. I'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out, and this is the start of something great. I'm looking forward to it. You guys have a good one.